Hey there. So Vigor Season 21 Bloodlines just dropped, and it's absolute poo-poo. It's doo-doo and caca. It's straight pee-pee. Here's why, and we can just start with the main screen. So first it says that the Bloodline season has arrived to the Battle Pass, and I'm bringing this up first because it's one of the few things I'm not going to bitch about, because, I mean, it's cosmetics. I can come at you with whatever personal opinion that I want, but plain and simple, it's nice to see that there are still new cosmetics coming out even after 21 seasons. Moving on. Next, it says the charity box in the shelter has become a donation hub, and it's absolute garbo. It's trash. Garbage. And that's because previously you just have to donate food and you'd get like a nice supply of crates at the end of each week. Now it's some half-baked donation system that not only makes you work harder to gain less, but in general, it just kind of feels like the devs looked at the shelter and said, what haven't we nerfed and made terrible? Y'all said, forget adding something new, let's just nerf something that didn't need to be nerfed. And you landed on the food charity system. Y'all are jerks. And you know what you did. You absolutely know what you did. Moving on. Next, you say inventory weight system changes and improvements. And while I can agree that I think you made some changes that are good to it, like decreasing overall stamina usage, and you even added like that nifty little bar that tells you your kind of like weight scale system, but I don't really think that it's enough to warrant being on front page news for an update. But I guess that's just my opinion. Maybe I don't know everything you guys do. I'm not sure. It just doesn't seem like much. But thank you. Now let's talk about the best thing in the update. And that's the brand new bleeding effect for knives, crossbows, and even bear traps. You even made it to where only the bandages can stop the bleeding effect. And I love that because you not only added like a new good reason for people to bring in like the bleeding weapons, but you also added a whole new reason for people to bring in bandages. Which is great because since there were better options available for healing, people barely ever brought in bandages. And you know what else I love about it? The fact that it was my idea. Roll the clip! I think a really big incentive for bringing the melee weapons or the crossbow into encounters would be if the damage dealt by either of these weapons did draining damage. Now let's just say you get slashed with a knife or you get hit with a crossbow bolt, right? Your health will start to go down slowly until you use a bandage, which also puts use into the bandage because everybody knows the bandages suck in comparison to the disinfectants. But yeah, you get hit with a knife, you get hit with a crossbow bolt, suddenly your health is draining until you apply a bandage. I ain't gonna say anything other than you're welcome and that we are moving on to the bear trap. So y'all put it on the front page that it got reworked, knowing that people have been asking for it to be able to actually trap people, and you didn't do that. And to be honest, I don't really know what you did to call it a rework other than the bleeding damage. But you already said that, so I guess people are just saying it has something to do with your max health. But I mean, cool. And I don't really mean this in a bad way, but did anybody ask for that? It still takes longer time to access a comm station than it does to get out of a bear trap. But yeah, sweet rework, I guess. And of course, the last line of the front page news of the new update is literally just give us money. Which is funny because you put a typo in the description for the pack that led people to believe that they were getting 2,000 crowns included in the pack, but when they bought it, they found out that they only got 200 crowns. Literally 1/10 of what was advertised. And that's a very convenient typo, I must say. And oh, you'd think that I was done, but I am not. It took me less than 3 matches in to realize that this was the most bug-ridden disaster pieces of an update that I've seen in recent years. Are you pooping me jupes, man? Are you pooping me? What are you down? What are you doing, dude? What the shit crapping butts? Oh God. Oh, is that what you're saying? You can't heal? Oh! Oh, that's a terrible bug. That's what... Oh, dude, that sucks. Oh no, so they swapped out the audio bug for now you guys can't heal yourselves bug? Are you crapping me? Oh, that sucks! In one match, I had my audio bug, my weapons bug, I had my health bar bug, I had separate bugs for my heals and my consumables, all in one match, just to be killed in an exit by radiation, which shouldn't be possible. Okay. You have fun with that. Unless it just is now, and y'all forgot to tell us. It's like we're always playing is it a bug or a feature with you ding-dongs, and it just never ends. You even tried to hype up this season by telling people to get ready for console crossplay, for it to not only not come out on the day of the update, but you also announced that the Switch version of Vigor is getting shut down, making it the first official sunsetting of a Vigor port. So you not only failed to deliver on the hype that you built, but you crushed it even further by giving one of the oldest Vigor communities the finger and shutting them down without even giving them a proper date. It's like, hey guys, console crossplay is finally coming out after like, I don't know, 5 years, and Switch, you get it for a little bit, but we're killing you soon. Like, it's pretty hilarious and also kind of sad. And I gotta just admit, Vigor's development has been an absolute trash fire, and I just can't look away at this point. I have never seen so many mistakes just over and over and over made by a professional dev team paid by an actual company. I cannot tell you what I would give to just be able to maybe sit in on the meetings, because I really am just astonished. I have lost the ability to explain any reasonings behind the changes that they made. It seems like almost each and every bit of this update has been a full-on poop sandwich. And the only part of it that seems like it worked out well was an idea you took from me 4 years ago. If this video seems like I'm just taking shots at Vigor once again, guess what? I am. Because I mean, come on, y'all. We gotta call this bullshit out when we see it, because I would rather see Vigor sunset fully, just officially fully shut down, than turn into something that only truly exists to like subvert your expectations and take some money from you in the process. There's just no more excuses for this. How the fuck are these bugs still present after this long? Just really though, how? Just blatant, in-your-face stuff that just gets pushed to the wayside for the next nerf or microtransaction. And yeah, I get pissed off and like passionate about it because I know the community that you're fucking over. I know them because I've grown with them over the past 6 years. And you are lucky to have even one of them still playing after all the poo-poo and pee-pee you have served them. So in conclusion, Vigor Update Season 21 Bloodlines is actual assery. The bugs and glitches and nerfs far outweigh anything positive that comes with it, and most of the positive was just ideas that you've got from other people and didn't give them credit for it. And let's be real, the only thing that you've ever actually succeeded at was lying to your customers, treating your community like shit, and doing the exact opposite of what people ask of you. Still no shelter improvements, still no batch crafting. I mean, we barely just got crossplay, and it's a half-baked attempt, and we had to sacrifice some Switch players to do it. The list goes on, while the list of things you've actually done to truly benefit your own community remains much shorter. I'm going to be very sad to see the day that Vigor officially and fully shuts down. But at this point, I don't think it can really happen soon enough, because in the words of a very wise man, I don't think they've got a big enough hammer to fix that train wreck. Foxy out.